So hello guys, so today we're going to be talking about this. So I will just show you what is this pretty much. Let's say I want to go to right here dark. I press D, H. You can see I can just move around in the buffer easily, even with when I have two panes or window split. You can call it. I'm in this split right here. Okay, and then I can press the key binding and then press S D K. I can go to here from here to here. I just moved like that. Okay, and also, oh my god, I just lost it. Okay, okay. What are the things? So next is jump list. So you can press Control U, Control Space to jump it. Control U, Control Space to move between the jump list. It this is not specific to Flash.nvim, but I want to talk about this because it's so useful. Pretty much wherever you press Control space, it becomes a mark. Okay, so if you want to select something, you press Control space and then create the mark, and then you go where you are there, and then you copy it and like that. So let's just say I have to create, this is not specific to any flash.ln, but I want to talk about this. And I press control space, I set the mark here, right? So you can see, you cannot see that, but you can see it will pretty much start a selection when doing that, but the mark is still there. We can still jump to control U, control space. You can see that we here, but this thing control U control space is not really that, how can we say, not really efficient way of moving around. So we use control console mark or console global mark. We use that. Console global mark is uh, every buffer that you have opened, and you set a mark. Okay, so let's open console mark. I bind it to Alt G and then pressing M. So this will, you can see where the mark, where are the mark that I've been set. You can see the mark is set here, even in here and here, and these all the places the mark has been set. And then the other thing I want to talk, okay, global console global mode, console global line, global global mark. It will pretty much go to every single file that you open, that means buffer that is containing the mark that you set. So now we are back to Flash. So I just want to show you that, so you can use it with this package also. Pretty much if you enable this, it will every time you use Flash to jump, it also marks. Okay, so let's say guys, so it's pretty simple, just flash.nvim for input by flash.nvim for, but in Emacs there's a similar package that is called AV that I've been using for a lot, using for almost a year, I guess. Since I know Emacs, I used AV, but this thing also works, but the flash.nvim is kind of better than this. Even though it has only 100 stars, it's better than AV. So you just use this, but that is this one is specifically designed for Emacs. This is like 11 years ago. Maybe the flash.nvim inspired from this, but flash.nvim did better than AV. So the setup is pretty simple. You can see a lot of options here. So the setup is, I'm using use package to set up, and pretty much insert T, and it also support these commands. I don't know how it works with resetter. I don't use resetter because I don't use it. And the multi-window is true. Multi-window means that we jump to this separate pane. right? So it will cover all the windows that are open. That means multiple windows. And rainbow is so once we enter into this and then start typing FL, so you can see every candidate. That means the labels have different colors. So I typed F and then why it's not showing in the bottom. I typed F, right? There are F for F. There is 18 candidates, and I can press S to go move on like that. And then this enables the coloring, and then this enables the shading, how the color is like that. So it's between Control HV to see that. So its original value is 2, and then the shade is goes from 1 to 2, is pastel background dark text. So let's do this one. Let's do 2. uh, let's do 2, and then I will just show you the extreme ones, 1 to 9, 1 and 9. Okay, and then let's say I'm going to press F and then see, yeah, the color is different. So color, and then we can change it to 9. Yeah, and then evolve it and then press F. Now the background is darker. So you can change it like this. I set it to 2, that is the default value, like that. And then what is the next jump list? I showed you in the beginning of the video. So if you use Flash, enable this. So if you are going to get most out of it, you have to just use console mark and console global marks. And then this is label position, right? So let's focus on this pastel that we in the window, right? So I'm going to press the key bindings, that is Alt J, and then let's focus on this one, where my cursor is. I'm going to press P. So the P becomes another character, right? So that's what is saying flash label position. So when I press what, I don't know the name, but I press that, and then it moves right there. So there are multiple options. Control HV and press enter, and then there are multiple ways of displaying labels. So the overlay that is currently JY overlay, you can see this is the current uh, the default one, and then we can use pre overlay also, and then pre overlay. So I will go one by one, so we can just see that pre overlay and then evolve with this. So let's I'm going to press there and then plus always focus on this thing. I'm going to press P, and then you can see the pastel, the candidate is yellow, and then SG is just the, it comes before that. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? Pre-overlay. So it's not overriding the first character that you type. PA, PA, you can see now we narrow down PA, then can press A to go on that. So the pre-overlay seems to be the best one for, but whatever you want, you can do it. So I'm just going to stick with pre-overlay, but let's also try this one. After is, I don't know, let's check it. Let's again focus on the P for pastel, and then I'm going to press P again, and then it, okay, PA, so the it's leaves the gap, creates leaves a space, and then it's how can we say, so this is pastel, right? And then it creates a new thing right there, label. That's how that works. So before, say before again press control and then P, and then it creates in the, it's, I mean, like this is on the pre-overlay, seems to be the same, but you can see. And then what is the last one? So I think this is the most uh, uh, unusable EOL. Labels appear at the end of the line. It's also evaluate it. Let's focus on P, and then you can see it's the label comes at the end of the line. I mean, like you can choose it what you want, but I'm going to stick with the, let's go to PVX to that G. So pretty much you can use this as a window navigation that I just shown you. And okay, now we have this, right? So I cannot edit this video because for some reasons. Okay, and then let's see, pre-overlay PF. Okay, now it works as intended. So what are the next is jump position start. So let's see in the line that we have again, we're going to use now. Let's change the verb to console, right? So I'm in this line, the start of the line, and then I'm going to press C for console, and then A, J. It will start of the C. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the start and this is the end. So I'm going to, now we seen the start, so it's completed to here, this point before the C, I mean the start of the C. Let's set this to END and then evaluate it. And then we go into the same position, and then I'm going to press C, A, J, and then you can see the cursor is in the after the C, the end of the C. So that's how that works. I'm gonna press to, I'm just set it to start. And then what we have next, I think that's it. And then there's a Flash iSearch integration. Uh, if you're using Control S for search, it's pretty easy. I don't know how to describe it, but you just have to use it, right? Cannot describe everything. P D. So it will go to I don't know how this does, but pretty much this is Control S with labels. Think of like that, with iSearch with labels. So let me search Flash. Oh my god, wait, search open. So search Flash, right? So I can just go press Control S. So if I see something, so I want to go to this Flash, I can just press T. So pretty much this is addition to what you are looking for. Okay, pretty much a easier way to jump with the iSearch. So you just enable that, and you can use Control S Flash, right? And then you can disable it by control how can we say, what is that key? I don't know the name. So you can see the iSearch toggle is set to this key, control uh, and then whatever the fuck that is, you can toggle it with that. And there are a lot of things. iSearch trigger, iSearch update delay, I don't know. Okay, this is all the things. Can set tree sitters, and again just labels are uppercase, double available, A to Z. Flash setup, you can see. You can also use it with evil if you are using evil. And thanks to this guy, and also I want to show you this as some code help with Claude. I mean, like, I don't wanna, like, oh my god, this is AI code or is going to be not maintained. Come on, man. This guy seems to be legit. So, I mean, look at this guy. This guy has a cat. Okay, and then he has other packages. I think he's a newer user that switched to multicultures for evil mode inspired by initially. He also has other packages you can see, but I don't want to use this because I don't uh, use evil. I just use pure Emacs key bindings, but I also wanted to switch to some kind of modal editing, but I don't. It just doesn't seem right to me. And then yeah, I think that's all like covered. So I will make a video on the next video should be the next video. It's going to be something different where I will try different packages and all that. So thank for watching. So goodbye, guys.